I have listened also to Rudy Giuliani's radio show.
Why? You're committed.
Sadly, I have a problem. And I am genuinely fascinated by this. And I always have been. That's how I got into this business in the first place was, I was in LA and driving around a lot for work. And I started pulling over the car to call it right-wing talk radio shows. And this is 20 some odd years ago now. And I continue.
Also a Venezuelan plot.
Yeah, this is actually even maybe.
He called you up, said, Sam, I'm investing in you now. You just have to start making your phone calls.
I can tell you, I remember exactly where I was when it was announced that Rush Limbaugh had an addiction, was arrested for pulling the cash out because he had an oxy addiction. I remember exactly where I was. I was in the parking lot of this studio that we were editing in Venice, California. And I was like, oh my God, this is going to be, how do people react to this? And they just, blew it off. I mean, even though for years he had been saying if you are morally decrepit if you are addicted to drugs. But all right, that aside, Rudy Giuliani has a radio show. It is an hour every night. I think it's on WROR. I believe it's on ROR. It's on WABC or WROR out of New York. He has a monologue for 4 or 5 minutes, and then he just takes a series of phone calls, which sound like they're all from the same guy. It's either
hey,
Mayor Giuliani, Mayor Rudy, you're the best. This is Vito. I'm calling from Long Island, or this is Rocco. I'm calling from New Jersey.
Staten Island.
Kevin, I'm calling from Staten Island, and it's the exact same calling in every day.
You're a hero.
Black sports star on the New York Jets.
And they're just talking about how this is the end of America. We need more of you. I wish we could clone you, Mr. Mayor, but we can't. So anyways, here he is. Here's Rudy Giuliani, except this time it's not that guy from Staten Island. It's not the guy from Long Island. It's not the guy from New Jersey. It's Chris James from Not Even a Show.
Congratulations.
After all, we're not communists.
Right. That's right. Sorry if you've covered this already, Mayor, but what was the black stuff that was seeping out of your head there in that when you're doing that?
Oh my God, it was some of my brains. It was some of my brains. I was thinking so hard. God, it was this is a very rough press conference. It was got to get everything across. You got to think really hard. I had a little brain, just a little. I was able to take a rag and stuff it back in. And you know what happened? What my doctor said? Because of that, by putting it back in, it rejuvenated my brain power. After all, we're capitalists. And now I'm twice as smart.
After all, we're capitalists.
Let me just explain. He missed. Pause it quick. He missed said a reference to The Godfather where it said, "After all, we're not communists." And anyway, go on.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Very, very fortuitous occasion, and you can check with my doctor, Dr. Fadugal. He's a very, very famous brain surgeon. Hard to find, but and he likes to remain private. But Dr. Fadugal is very well known. And every once in a while, he gets a case like that. I was very nervous, and he put my brains right back. Man, he put my brains back
Hold on,
in.
pause it for a second. Because
That's it.
he started out okay. I thought that was endearing a little bit. As much as Rudy Giuliani can be, he made a joke out of it.
Right.
It was part of my brains, but maybe
Went
don't
too
go on about
far.
it.
Let it go.
Very private.
I was stuffing it back in. Next caller.
He has time to fill, guys. It's an hour show.
Right. His producer's going stretch. We don't have any more callers. We don't have any more callers.
Say Fadugal.
Oh my God.
We have to fulfill our quota of the hour.
Riffing with Giuliani.
Does Giuliani appear on camera, though, for his show? or that was like his thing that he did? Or
It's strictly a radio show. I think he does most of it on the road, as far as I can tell at this point, because he's traveling around. He can't possibly be back in New York while he's doing this. I have no idea, but it's not on camera, so we didn't get a chance to see him. We didn't see the look on his face as he was doing that. Although I think he's so far gone now that I think he was like, I thought that was great. Can we get another caller to call in and talk about that? Because I thought I killed on that.